has had a great impact, but also getting to understand the ideology behind it. Because when we are sitting in this space and when I look at everybody, and I think about 10 years back, I would have never thought I'll see people being half naked. That's just a fact. And then you look at it and you reflect and you say, there has been transformation irrespective of where we look at it. Irrespective of how the system is holding us hostage. The reality is you are faced with something. Why are you here? Why did you come and march today? 2 people or 3. How do you work around it? 2? 2. Okay. Why are you here? Why did you come?
Because I want to be respected regardless of how I'm dressed, regardless of my sexuality, my social background, by everyone, especially men.
I see. Anybody else? Why are you here? Can I come down? I think
we'll shout.
All right, now we do that.
I want to be sexually liberated. I want to be free. If I love sex, allow me to love sex without putting things on me and stuff like this.
So you are inviting me into your bedroom. Article 13 of the Namibian Constitution talks about the right to privacy. Why are you inviting me in your bedroom?
I'm not inviting.
You're sexualized. Your response is very sexualized. If I love sex,
Yeah,
I don't want to be sexualized. I'm asking you this because it links to what you're talking about. And what your message is when you put it out there. Sorry for interrupting you. Go ahead.
Okay. I don't want to force somebody into my bedroom. But if I decide to go with somebody that allows to be with me in my bedroom, I don't want fingers to be pointed at me and say, oh, she's a woman. Why can't she love sex? Why must she love sex? So that's the point I'm coming from. Women can't freely speak about sex.
So your agenda is here about women's equality and gender equality. I am trying to distinguish 2 things. What you are advocating for, your integrity, the fact that you have so much to offer, and let your body not be sexualized. But you shouldn't invite me in your bedroom when people are judging you, because fingers will always be pointed. Where you come from in your neighborhood, our families, our mothers have gone through our neighbors pointing our houses. And that didn't change. It made you a bigger and better person. That's why you can sit there with that number 4 way of putting it out there, and you are claiming it. And that's the biggest thing that you need to bring across. Because when you march and you bring a message across, you need to be very clear about who you are as a person. And when you talk about gender issues, and then you bring in the extra layer. Let's first look at, I don't know who you sleep with, but I'll talk about it when we get there. So you black, that's a struggle. You're poor, I'm sure you come from the township somewhere with the water sewage running around your neighborhood, even if you can flush the water. Point is, you're poor. You live in a poor neighborhood. You can upgrade your house, but the value still remains down. Then thirdly, you're a woman. Then fourthly, you education background. Still plays a big issue there. Then lastly, let's look at your sexual orientation. Let's look at what you have presented now. I don't want to be sexualized. And I'm assuming now I'm going to give you a label, or maybe I could ask you, what's your sexual orientation? You don't have to come out in this space, but I'm assuming it's a very safe space. So, what's your sexual orientation?
As Muslim guy.
Are you talking to women only?
I'm bisexual.
You're bisexual. Take that pride, darling. Don't hold it back. It is
Woo!
not. Now that, and what I love what she's bringing forth, they are the unspoken ones in our movement. The homosexuals, there are only 2 homosexuals. There are no others. It's only gays and lesbians. They are the only 2 homosexuals. And lesbians are women. They have no body politics. So all the straight women must understand. We will stand in your spaces because we don't have body politics. We still love our titties and our vaginas, and we still love the scratches on our bodies. Then you have the gay man section. They are still men, they have no body politics. But where people go wrong is the issue of their role, identity, and expression. Because what people do outside there, how you look is what they define you to be. It's the same thing with me. I was training this morning the deaf association people. They've just uncovered a number of LGBT people that came out to them. They don't know how to deal with the people. Because they are first dealing with the stigma that people are pointing at them because they can't hear. Because all of us will say they're common. But now that they had to reflect on people coming out as LGBT, it's also something strange for them. But then at the end of the day, it creates a reality that everybody has integrated realities and issues that they are faced with, that they go unspoken. So I want to pull this conversation now in terms of gender. When we're out there, we talk about gender equality. In today's life, gender has become sex. When you go and fill in a form, there's two boxes given to you, and the word there is sex. Now, sex is about physiology. What is between your legs? Is it a hanging tool, or is it a smiley face?